Welcome to Retro Sports Gamer Channel. I'm Tim Kitzrow from NBA Jam and Mutant Football League, NFL Blitz, and a few other games. Boom shakalaka! Kaboom! Let's go!
How's it going, everyone? I am inspired tonight to play some NCAA 2003 football. Well, NCAA football 2003 made by EA Sports on the PlayStation 2. And the challenge here tonight is to see if Michigan can win a ranked game on the road versus the hardest team in the game, the Ohio State, on the hardest level. There is a guy that is my friend through Tecmo, and I follow him on Facebook quite a bit. His name is Joe Pasta, and he's from Michigan, and he's always given the University of Michigan a hard time, saying they cannot win a ranked game on the road. So I'm going to play this retro football game and see if it's possible. I love the NCAA games of this era on PS2. I think EA did a great job with their football games on the PlayStation 2 specifically. What's up, Adam? What's up, Antonio? How's it going? So, the most important thing is we put this on Heisman, and we'll just see what happens. I haven't played this game in a while. And yes, we want to save the settings. But I would love to see if I could pull this off, because it seems like that's what Michigan's up against. You're playing the hardest teams on the road, on the hardest level. So let's see what happens tonight. So one thing I really liked about the NCAA games over Madden, it pretty much looked the same, because I loved how they made the players looked probably the most realistic I've seen, even better than NFL 2K on the Dreamcast. Is in this game, there's just more variation with the plays, and you could actually lateral, which was a big deal to me, because you could do that in the NFL. I don't know why they wouldn't let you in Madden. It always aggravated me. So Ohio State's ranked 12. Just looked at the roster. Their quarterback's Craig Krenzel, and this is the Maurice Clarett Ohio State. So I think they ended up winning the national championship, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll put Michigan against them. So here we got two ranked teams. I'm going to use Michigan on the road, Heisman level. And I'm going to drink a beer here. Michelob Ultra. Pure gold. Pure gold. And congrats, this beer is to DPS and Mort, who just faced off in the King of Jam tournament in Toronto. DPS was victorious over Mort in a 5-game series that went to 5 games. He won with Detroit basketball and is the King of Jam. Also, King Raf over Angry J. I'll have to go back and watch that. NHL 94. That is, if you want to see what I'm talking about, it's Settle It on the Screen on Twitch. It's called Settle It on the Screen. They used to cover some stuff from Twin Galaxies and world record stuff, but now they're covering more of the sports. So check it out. It's definitely worth it. Everyone's saying it was the most epic series they've seen in that game. I'll have to go back and watch it. But tonight, we got to play some NCAA. What's up, Troy? Oh, yeah, the Bears are on Monday Night Football. Versus the Redskins. That should be a win. But who knows? The Bears, even when they were good last year, the offense was never fluid. So that will be their downfall. If the defense scores one touchdown, it's over. But these aren't the Bears with Urlacher and Mike Brown that were opportunistic scorers. Peanut Tillman. They just stop you from scoring. But do they score that many touchdowns? So far in 2 weeks, no. This X button's feeling a little laggy. The Campy Company, what's up? Just discovered this recently that PS1 version of these games allowed you to choose a playoff tournament format at the end of the season dynasty to determine the champion or the bowl game. Very cool, and that was always a hot button topic with NCAA. See, this X button's sticky. I got 4 more controllers, so I might switch it off. Yes, Navarre to Braylon Edwards. That's going to be the combo on Michigan. Looking through the rosters, that's all I seen that was of note. Very dark days in Ann Arbor right now. But yeah, this X button's a little sticky. Give me 1 second. I got the controllers right here. We'll switch it out real quick.
They'll start this drive at the 35.
But yeah, I mean, at least now they have a 4-team playoff. A lot of people say it should be 8. What did they let you expand it to? Why did the coach get knocked down? It's a good question. I mean, EA Sports, they did some things that didn't always happen in these games.
Number 16 gives it up the middle. Number 36 with a takedown.
The good thing about this mic is I can turn up the volume a little bit so you won't hear it on the TV. Let me know if you could hear it double volume and I'll turn it down, but I don't think you will be able to.
The Buckeyes come out showing 3 wide. Drops back to pass. He's under pressure. They'll throw the flag, and they make the stop at the 48.
I'll accept it.
First and 10, ball on the 43.
I don't know if these X buttons are going bad or they just been beat up over the years, but maybe it was because I was using a PlayStation 4 controller earlier, and that controller is much better than these weathered PS2 controllers. So far, Ohio State looking good. Antonio Brown, who knows what's going on with him? He's only one player in a league of hundreds of players, so if he can make it back, great. If he can't, oh well. The Patriots are still going to be at the top of the league.
Here, the play action was key. It held the linebackers there by the fake by the running back, and the running back did a very nice job of carrying out his fake.
And the quarterback did a tremendous job.
What did the Raiders do in week 2? I know they won week 1.
Michigan lines up defensively in a 4-3. He drops back, fires a bullet out to the right.
Ohio State just getting down the field pretty easily here.
First and 10, ball on the 13-yard line.
I have to say, I don't watch much college football these days.
The Wolverines.
It's hard to dedicate a full weekend to football. You kind of either.
Fires across the middle. And he's tackled at the
Surprised it wasn't a touchdown. Oh, crushed by the Chiefs. Yes, I've seen the highlights. I feel like a lot of teams would get crushed by the Chiefs, though, so that's not that bad of a loss. The Chiefs are just really impressive. So if they score here, it's my fault. I'm picking a 3-4 defense on the goal line, and they do.
Number 16 gives it up the middle. Not much trouble getting in on that one.
Yeah, the running back
It kind of looked like how it would go.
driving down the highway. Watch out.
What made him fight for it a little bit, I guess.
tacks on the extra point. And under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes, he looks like the next best thing.
Ohio State to kick this one off.
Very talented player, fun to watch.
He kicks it off, and he got
And it's just like an electric passer out of the pocket with nifty moves, you know? He's not your Michael Vick type where he's just electrifying with his legs with an impressive arm. He's just really fun to watch.
Get the ball here at the 14.
So Navarre's a 70 speed, which isn't too bad.
Comes out at a 4-3. Number 56 with a takedown at the 18. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
So that was a lead toss. See if I could break into the passing game.
Ohio State comes out in the 3-4. He's in trouble.
Should have never thrown that pass.
And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on their own 18. Number 16 has 5 receivers lined up here. Back to pass. Under heavy pressure. And he's going to come up with a sack.
It's my fault. I hit R2 thinking that was the button to advance or to make the quarterback run, and it was not. It's a pump fake.
4th down and 10. Ball on
Let me
their
check
own
what that is real quick if it'll tell me. It's L2, not R2. Okay. I know it was different than Madden.
Number 85 to put this one away.
Delay a game.
It's 4th down,
You know what?
15 yards to go. Ball on the 9-yard line.
That's one thing the Bears have. They're at least better than better against the Packers. Wow, that's a
Gets it
terrible
off. It's a
punt.
low line drive. Number 83 calls for the fair catch.
14 out of 15. Wow. That's rough.
1st and 10. Ball on the 42. Michigan lines up defensively in a 4-3. On the ground, right side. Number 2 brings him down at the 36-yard line. The running back gives them 6
And their
yards.
offensive line is just dominating.
2nd and 4.
This time I'm going to bring a blitz from the right side. See if I could get some pressure on him.
Michigan going with a 3-man front. Drops back to pass. He throws it.
Hey, they dropped one. There you go. There's a start of something.
Yeah, it was, and it was a catchable ball.
Antonio Wilson
He just
says
catch it.
Doug Flutie's Maximum Football releases next Friday. So now here we got a competitor, or at least an alternative to Madden. Probably more of an alternative than a competitor.
3rd down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 36-yard line. Number 30 lines up in a deep back. I formation.
But do you think that game will be better than, say, a game like this?
Number 30 on the give. Nice spin move. And he's hammered down. And that was a nice gain.
How's it going, Infamous Smoke?
Well, I think, Brad, the offensive line won the battle.
I had to get in on some college football action.
Backwards, allowing the ball carrier to pick up a nice gain.
Ever since you stopped those streams with Kentucky football.
Up the middle. And down he goes at the 22-yard line.
And they're just running up the field on me. I mean, this is kind of how this is supposed to go, right? Let's bring more blitzes.
5th play of this drive coming up. 3-man front defensively. Number 16 steps back to pass. He pump fakes. He goes downtown.
I wasn't going to be able to stop that. The analog was going on and off. That's not good, but I wasn't going to be there at that receiver anyways.
That's a touchdown, folks.
Let's take another look at that touchdown pass.
That's good, Smoke. That's good to hear.
Quarterback with great awareness. Does a good job of scanning the field and getting it to the right target. Nice touchdown.
Has anyone got the new NBA 2K20? I know it came out. It's probably something I'll wait a couple months for. But I'm really excited to use the new NBA teams the way they're shaking up this year.
Ohio State 14, Michigan nothing.
I'm not really one who buys
Number 24 and number
annual sports titles, but if there's a reason, like it just like the alignment of the league, or it's been a few years, I think this is going to be one of those years. Smoke says he's got it and he's playing it right now. Antonio Wilson's got it too. Nice.
Ohio State lines up defensively to 4-3. Number 23 on the inside handoff. They'll bring him down at the 26-yard line. The running back gives them 6 on the ground. And that'll be the end of the first quarter.
Don't feel bad. Harbaugh gave up 62 last year and OSU kneeled at the
The
2.
teams have switched sides and we're ready for the start of the second quarter. 2nd and 4. Ball on their own 26.
So now
Ace backfield. He drops back. Steps up. Slides down to the ground.
did I get the first? I did. All right. We could put a drive together here. We could make it a game, I feel like.
Michigan comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. Back to pass. Now he's scrambling. And he slides forward. He picks up a good 7 yards there in the quarterback keeper.
Buddy told you that it sucks?
Second down and 3 to
I
go.
mean,
Ball
the
on
thing
their own
about it, I just want to play with the NBA teams. I don't care about their
defensively,
storyline.
6 defensive backs.
Even though I've got into the my park and creating a player before, that's not really something I'm interested in. I see why
Yards on the carry.
others would be interested in it, though. If you got a lot of time to invest in the game, those are fun game modes.
3rd and 1 coming up on this play. Ball on the 39.
I played
Michigan.
Smelly D in this
Number 16.
game
handoff
before
right
and beat him in
side. Couple of yards
a
on the
thriller. It's one of the top 10 viewed channels or viewed videos on this channel. So you never know what could happen tonight. I'm down 14, but I could come back.
The Buckeyes use a 4-man front here. Past the tackler. He lost the
Oh,
ball.
no.
And the defense is on it. And that is not
I
what
guess
they
that's
need.
what you
They
get
already
for
needed
playing
a
on
couple
Heisman.
scores to get back in this. Now a turnover? What else could go wrong?
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 42. 4-man front by the
Oof,
defense.
I think D Slime wins against B Wong.
There's the play fake.
Oh,
Number 2 bats it down.
got a user
That
tip.
pass was denied.
In these games, I used to be great at getting those user picks, but as you can see, my back's turned to it.
2nd and 10. Ball
But-
on the 42.
Hey, my buddy behind him
Number
could have had
30 is
that
the
pick. He
deep
got
back.
his hands
Line up
on
the
it.
eye.
Oh, I'm
30,
just
the ball carrier. Number 2 brings him down.
bad
Number
defense
32.
by me,
They'll grab 10
personally.
yards there.
Inches. We'll go 5-2 and bring some heat. So if they run, I got this, hopefully.
32-yard line. The Buckeyes line up in a goal line formation. Number 38 takes a handoff. Number 60 with a takedown at the 28-yard line.
If they want 5 yards, they got it. That's pretty much how this is
Brad,
going.
those big uglies up front did a nice job of paving the way for the ball carrier.
1st and 10.
No,
Fifth play of this
no,
drive.
I would not.
The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. Number 16 gives it up the middle. Brought down at the 22. A good 6 yards there.
Well, I'd be trying it. It's a good question. I mean, I will try it at some point. Will it be right away? I don't know. I know it's not coming. Oh, man. I thought that was a touchdown. I know it's not coming out. Oh, they called pass interference. It's going terribly.
That's going to cost them.
And even though the offense didn't get the touchdown there, that interference call will give them a better chance at getting a touchdown.
They line up in an
So
eye.
is maximum football, is it going to be the NCAA teams?
Drops back to pass. Looks, throws a lob pass out to the right.
The college football
Number
teams?
6 tackles him for a loss on the play. Loss of about 2.
I remember there was an NES play action football. This is Super Nintendo I'm talking about. You could play college games or high school games. It wasn't that good of a game, but I thought it was cool that it had that feature. Pat's saying, call nickel thunder green.
Bring in their dime package.
Yeah, anything, any different defensive formation at this point.
Gives it up the middle. And he's tackled at the 1-yard line. About 8 yards there. Let's see if they can get it in.
The college teams in the game will resemble NCAA teams.
Number 38 on the handoff. And it pays off.
Can't stop them.
Nice time to use
Michigan Tom going down so far.
Mix it up and give the fullback the ball in goal line situations. If the big bruiser can't get you a couple of yards, you don't deserve to get in.
Like most games, the gameplay will make or break it.
So with less than 2 to go in the second quarter, our score is
I thought about Tecmo Kickoff on PS3 today. There was a guy on Facebook that was talking about how you could play it on the Xbox One, which is cool. But the big thing is, I wonder if you could play it online. Because if you could do that, I think there's something to be done with that. I think it's a good game because it's based off the Super Nintendo version. And I really do like the way it looks. The animations on the 3D part of it aren't that great. But it looks good. And it plays well.
The Wolverine come out showing 3 wide. He's scrambling.
Whew, that's bad accuracy.
Incomplete pass. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 23. They'll use a 4-4 defense here. Number 23 on the toss.
Linebackers
And they
look
got
like
him
a
for
face
loss.
mask.
The Buckeyes are going to take a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. 3rd down and 12. Ball on their own 21.
This is rough.
The Buckeyes
Oh, man.
bring in the nickel package.
It's
Lets
a
it
nobody.
fly. Picked off.
That was definitely going to be better than what I was going to be able to do with a punt. So
Yeah, they've had a really bad first half. They're going to have to stage some sort of comeback in the second half.
Pat's calling for the nickel.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 38.
I've been doing terrible with the
Number 16
linebackers.
with 4 wide receivers. Number 16 drops back. He's looking for his man. Complete. Number 82 steps out at the 49-yard line. Not a bad play there.
Not at all. If this wideout can continue to make plays like this, allowing them to spread the ball around, this offense is going to be tough to
I think
stop.
he is a ladies' man, Deontay.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 49.
Inside nickel blitz. Okay.
Michigan lines up with 5 defensive backs.
Hey.
And they got him. Ohio State takes
There
a
we
timeout,
go.
and they'll have 1 timeout left. It's 2nd down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. The Wolverines Line up in a nickel back. Back to pass. Under pressure. He unloads it.
That was not good coverage. Just lucky he dropped it.
Couldn't quite hang on to that.
He went with one hand. All right, no blitz this time. Let's see if they can break it down or not.
Ohio State comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield.
Audible.
Number 16 drops back to pass. Looking. Here comes the pressure. Rifles this one out to the left. Number 80 hangs on to it. They'll bring him down at the 41-yard line.
Oh, jeez. This guy one-handed it.
Yeah, this is what I like. Move the ball down the field. Use that nice and steady intermediate passing game.
I guess they'll be punting.
Michigan calls a timeout.
I thought they got the first down. NFL predictions for what? This week?
No surprise here as they prepare to punt it away.
Oh. That's what happens when you play on Heisman. Perfect coffin corner punt.
First and 10. They're deep in their own territory.
Baseball game, hand down RBI baseball in the NES.
Gets the ball.
That is so deep.
And it's incomplete. And he misses his wide receiver there.
Yeah, you're right. This is an area that he's worked so hard to improve since day one. The accuracy of his throws. He's improved, but as you can see, he's up.
I haven't been huge on baseball games for a while. They're just too slow. Not enough action for me. But a game like RBI baseball.
He's looking. He wants it all going long.
Oh wow.
And they finally bring it
Okay.
down at the 45-yard line.
If I could hit throws like that,
Call for a timeout. And now they've only got one remaining.
maybe we got a shot.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. One man backfield. Number 16 off the fake. Looks. He's going
Doesn't
long.
have the arm for that.
And it's knocked away. He broke that one up nicely.
You know, that's just what happens when the ball is just out of reach for an interception. It gets tipped.
See if I could hit a big post route.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 45-yard
Yours
line.
is Ken Griffey Jr. Slugfest 99 and N64. Yeah, a lot of people like the Ken Griffey N64 ones.
Looking, going deep. Number 37 tips it away. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball.
So now I just need to get lucky and score a touchdown. Braylon's number 80. Why is he not even in the game?
Number 16 steps back to pass. He's looking. He lets it go. It falls incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time.
Let's look at the depth chart real quick. He's number 80, but he's not one of the better ones on the team. 85 speed. Okay, he's just a 4 wide.
Fourth down and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Breakout year, although the developers didn't know it.
Ace backfield. Looks. He's under pressure. And it falls incomplete. Here it is
Almost
again.
caught it.
And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break, Ohio State 21, Michigan nothing.
Wish I could have played better defense, but I get the ball at halftime.
And the teams are
This is
lined up
pretty
to start
much
the
going to
second
tell
half.
the story here.
Kicks
I
it
think
off.
I will try to play this drive normal.
Number 24 has it at the 5.
And see if I could get a touchdown. On All-American.
They'll start this drive at the
Yeah, maybe Heisman was too much.
Michigan comes to the line. Only one
Maybe I
man in
wasn't
the
good
backfield.
enough.
He drops back. He's in trouble. Decides to slide. That's a nice 6-yard gain.
6-yard gain. I mean, if I see single coverage,
Ball on the 28.
you're desecrating
Ohio State
Michigan's
comes
glory
out on
years.
4-3. Number 16 drops back under heavy pressure. Rolls to the right.
Big catch there.
83 makes a catch. Good play for the offense that time.
Yep. Good play and a pretty touch pass by the quarterback.
Absolutely. Right on target.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 41. Ohio State lines up defensively in a 4-3. Back to pass. Under pressure. He's on the run. Chucks it deep down the right side.
Here we go.
Has it. A heck of a play by the receiver.
We talk all the time about the emotions of college football. This play was definitely an emotionally charged play. What a way for the wideout to make a statement in this game.
1st and 10. Ball on the 20. Michigan lines up in a double tight set. Number 16 drops back to pass.
They're
Slides
bringing
down.
double spy on the quarterback or
2-yard
what?
gain.
I feel like in the NCAA games,
Fifth play of this
this,
drive coming up.
the same routes that work in Madden don't work as well in this.
The Buckeyes bring in their dime
boy.
package. Looking. Guns it across the middle. And
They
it's
threw it a
knocked
little
down.
earlier, I
And
might
the
have had that
safety
one.
got a hand on it that time. It's 3rd down and 8 to go. 6th play of this drive coming up. The Wolverines line up with 4 wideouts. Number 16 drops to throw. He's looking. He's rolling right. Fires right. Couldn't haul it in. Couldn't find his man in the end
The
zone.
running back was
As a
open.
quarterback, I can tell you that the defense is always tougher down in the end zone.
Not confident in kicking a field goal, I'll tell you that.
It's 4th and 8. Ball on the 18. This would be a huge stop for the defense. Number 97 comes away with a
I guess
sack.
they weren't
Instead
fooled
of
by the
taking
play
field
action.
goal, they go for it, and they don't make it.
In a situation like this, you gotta take the points. Kick the field goal.
I agree with you, Coach. You got to kick it here.
Pat, I appreciate the tips,
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26.
but I'm just not good enough to execute them.
The Buckeyes come out in a 2 tight end set. Number 30 hits it on the inside. Number 24.
All right, we could do
brings it
that.
down at the 28-yard line. Gain of 2.
I really liked how the menus looked back in these years of the game. They're very clean, easy to read, easy to navigate.
The Wolverines line up in a nickelback.
I could do without all the EA Sports logos, but this was early into when they started doing that.
Number 16 gives it up the middle. Number 2 with a takedown.
All right, defense is getting better.
They get 3 yards on the play. Third and 5. Ball on their own 31. Going with the shotgun here. Number 16 back to pass.
Wide
Lets it go.
open. Blows the throw.
So the defense gets him to go 3 and
All right.
Good job here defensively forcing this incomplete pass.
4th down and 5. Ball on their own 31.
Is the game sub in the backups? I don't think
Number
so.
18 set to punt.
I think they just have to be included in an extended package, either defensively or offensively.
And it's out of bounds at the 37.
Well, I take that back because maybe my quarterback's injured, but he's not in the game anymore.
They'll get the ball here at the 37. They come out with 4 wideouts. Number 7 steps back to pass. He pumps once.
I had all sorts of room.
There's a penalty on the play. Knocked
And
out
a
of
face
bounds
mask.
at the 47-yard line.
Well, this half's going well. I wish I could have scored that last
First and 10. Ball on
So
the
now we're
38-yard
talking.
line.
I'll be trying to make it a one-score game, but
The Wolverines line up with 4 wide out.
bringing heat.
Here comes the pressure. Swatted away. That's twice now they've called that pass play.
Defense
I
did a
like
nice
that
job
pass
here
play.
forcing the incomplete pass.
Second and
What
10.
game is
Ball on the
next?
38.
I wasn't thinking
Ohio
about
State
another
comes
game.
out at a 4-3.
If I lost this one, I was thinking if I should play again. There we go.
Complete. Brought down at the 2. And a great pass play that time.
And here we see just how much this defense respects the running game. They got sucked in here on the play action and got beat on the pass. Good play call.
Let's see if they can take this one in for 6.
Go pound it in.
Number 23 takes a
Just
handoff.
get in there.
Number 54 brings him down at the 2. Couldn't get anything out of that.
Ram it in. We don't got time for this.
Let's see if they can punch this one in.
There we go. First touchdown of the night.
The halfback ran it
Quick
in.
game of Jam.
I'd give this guy the ball every time there's a short yardage situation.
There is an NBA Jam on PS2, although I don't have it. It's probably the best one that Acclaim actually developed, because Midway, they just ported over the Midway ones in the Genesis, Super Nintendo era,
And he hits the PAT.
but I don't have it.
To go here in the third quarter. And the score, Michigan 7, Ohio State 21. Michigan is ready to
Funny
kick it
that they
away.
say Bucks. It just doesn't look right. Does anyone call them the Ohio State Bucks?
Number 34 fields it in the end zone.
I know Notre Dame was playing tonight. How are they doing?
They'll go to work at the 22-yard line. Ohio State goes with the ace set here. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. And he just gets rid of it. Well, he was under some heavy pressure there.
Well, I agree there was a lot
Lost a
of pressure, but I think he
heartbreaker.
can
Oh,
hold
no.
onto the ball just a little bit longer and deliver it with some confidence.
Just bought a PS2 on my 18th and some sweet games with it. PS2 had so many good games, and the graphics still hold up today. It's really a great system to go back to.
Little handoff. He tries to spin. Number 24 with a takedown.
NBA Live 98, that's a
6
classic of
yards
mine.
there on the counter.
All right, dude, this is a huge down. I'm going to go with the Pat special. Nickel formation, see if I can make it work.
They're down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on their own 28.
Didn't get it out on time. Let's see what happens.
Defense lines up. 8 men in the box.
Oh, my first user
And they hit
tackle.
him in the backfield.
It's a big one.
That's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a great job by the defense. These guys are disguising their defense so well that they're confusing the quarterback and
Drink
the
a beer to
offensive
that.
line.
They line up to punt this one away.
Oh, boy.
Number 19.
Almost
fields
made
it
me
to
fumble.
31, and he gets just a little on the return.
That time the coverage just had too much speed. They were all over him.
Yeah, good downfield pursuit there.
They'll take over at the 31.
Brian, a big PS2 fan, of course.
Backfield. Number 16 back to throw. And he's going to be
There's probably
sacked.
something
He
there in the
couldn't avoid
middle.
the sack there, Coach.
Hey, that protection has got to get better because you don't want your quarterback to get smacked like that.
He did.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Brian has. He came through with a NFL Blitz special edition that only came out in Blockbuster.
He drops back. He's under pressure. He rolls left. Number 93.
I can't run away from Ohio
The
State's
defense has 4 sacks
D-line. They got Will Smith on
And
the
we're ready for
D-line, I
the start of the
believe.
4th quarter. It's 3rd down at 15 to go.
It's a Michelob
46.
Ultra Pure Gold.
Ohio State comes out defensively with 6
Classic
defensive
Michigan.
backs. Number 16
Oh,
drops
this
back
is
to pass.
this could happen. Oh,
Incomplete pass. So they go 3 and out after that
that's what you
incompletion.
think. I'm going for it all.
Fourth down at 15. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Fat PS2 cost you $100?
Ohio State brings
Really?
the nickel here.
That's crazy.
Back to pass. He's in trouble.
Got it out.
This one's thrown deep
Come on,
over the
Braylon.
And it's incomplete. They don't get the
Oh.
first down, and I bet they'd love to have that one back.
That's what I heard.
Right call there would have been to punt the ball.
It's kind of why I felt like doing this video.
Jeopardize your chances by going for it.
Excellent field
Well, not
position
this
to start
video,
the
playing
drive.
this game and streaming it, see if I could beat Ohio State.
Ohio State
I'm a big
comes out
gumball
with
head
tight
fan.
end. Laterals back.
Oh, I forced a fumble.
Recovers a loose
No
ball.
one picked
They
it up.
muffed it up, but they got it back anyway.
Well, anytime you run that option play, you got that added
I really
risk.
feel
Because
if
you're not only
I
pitching
knocked
the ball
off the
mid-play, you
rust
gotta catch it and
before
hold on to it, something they
I
didn't do
played
very
this,
well on that last play.
I would have had a better chance. But this one's not
Brings
over,
in their
but
nickel package. Number 16 gives up the middle, and he's tackled at the 22-yard line. Pickup of a yard for the tailback. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 22.
it's early. It's early in the fourth.
The Wolverines bring in the nickel package. Number 16 drops to throw.
Oh,
He
that
wants
could have
it
been a
all, going
pick.
long. And the corner got in there and broke that one up.
Big field goal here.
It's 4th down and 6 yards.
It's going to
go.
be
Ball on the
makeable
22.
for the Ohio
They'll line
State
it up for the
kicker.
field goal.
Not much time went off the clock.
It's up.
No good? Okay, we got a shot
All
here.
right.
Navarre's showing he's got the
At the
arm.
22-yard line. The Buckeyes line up with 6 defensive backs.
Oh, boy. Oh, he made that catch.
Caught, and he's taken down
Oh, that's
at the
unreal.
44-yard line. And a nice catch by the wideout that time.
You just got to
It's
believe.
1st and 10, ball on the 44.
Just got to go deep.
Number 23 lines up as a single back. With the interception.
Not when you're getting hit.
Has 2 interceptions in the ball game.
And that's 2 more than the quarterback wanted to throw. Now he's got to go back out there and play smarter football when the offense takes the field.
Been a sloppy second half,
Has to
but
be able to put that out of his mind and act like it never happened.
Which one? First or second interception?
I say
your cousin
They line up in an
won the
I.
NCAA with Arkansas.
Number 16 gives it up the middle, and they make the stop at the 38. A gain of 1.
The nickel defensive formation seems to be working better than anything.
2nd and 9. Ball on their own 38. The Buckeyes line up in an I formation. Number 30, the ball
Oh
carrier.
boy. Blocking set up
He's at
perfectly.
midfield, to the 40, inside the 30, to the 20, to the 10, and he's all the way in for the touchdown. Second touchdown.
62-yarder.
And you could tell he really wanted to get in on that.
First
one.
complete breakdown.
Determination and heart on that run.
Do you
That's
know
a nice
what?
touchdown.
I like how they spent the whole game setting up that big run and the blocking just fell into place, because that's really how it goes. You know, you just keep running, just keep getting small gains, and every once in a while they pick a defensive formation where you get the blocking on everybody, and that's what happens.
Ohio State
So
28, Michigan 7. Ohio State ready to kick this one off. Number 24 and number 3 set to return. Kicks it off. Number 3 fields it at the 3.
I mean, pretty much down 21-0. My offense just started resorting to throwing up bombs.
They'll get the ball here at the 21.
It's not how I like to play, but sometimes it works in these games.
Michigan comes out with 5 receivers. Looking, throws it out there. Tipped
Everyone
away.
is
Nice job getting a hand on that one.
just
really
not
good
open.
heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 21.
Wisconsin's running back at 162 in the first quarter.
Number 16 with 3 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. He throws it. Swatted away. Nearly
Well, you could throw him out there.
On that last play, you see the defense do a good job of playing coverage, and the quarterback telegraphed his pass the whole way.
They're down at 10 coming up. Ball on the 21-yard line.
All right.
Number 16 has 4 receivers lined up here.
When that pressure comes in, it comes in fast.
How many sacks do they have now?
And that gives them 5 for the game. This offensive line has got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
You don't have much time to see it.
Ball on the 12. Number 16 with 4 wide receivers. He's looking.
Man, that gets all
Number
slow.
19 with a catch. And the D answered the call there.
And this is huge for them. It's setting up the stage for their offense to take the field and make some big-time plays.
Well, I'm sure you might have felt for a while that this one is over, but now,
Michigan comes out in
pretty much after that last touchdown, it was over. I don't think I'll be calling any more timeouts.
Number 16 gives it up the
man.
middle. Number 43 brings him down at the 11.
Time and time again, you see the team that's winning is usually the team that's able to control the line of scrimmage. Here, they again get a nice push. and the
4-4.
result is a solid run.
First and 10, ball on the 11-yard line. They come out with 4 linebackers.
So it looks like I'm going to lose this one. For those of you that are watching, would you like to see me play another one? If I do, there's a touchdown. I think I'll use Iowa State with the scrambling quarterback, Seneca Wallace. I believe that's who it is.
It's amazing to me that the defense.
This is my first time playing on Heisman since the last time I played this, which was years ago. So going into this matchup, I kind of knew that this might happen.
Try to catch a pass.
But I wanted to go in with the challenge that Michigan really faces week in, week out, going against a ranked team on the road to see if they could do it. To be the ultimate
And he hits the PAT.
underdog.
Less than 2 to go in the fourth quarter.
Seneca Wallace for
Ohio State
FSU.
45, Michigan 7.
Yeah, Seneca Wallace didn't do too much in the NFL. I just remember when he came to Madden, he was like one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game. He's just backup for the Seahawks. He did play some games,
Fields it at the 2.
but he was a short quarterback. And Michigan doesn't have really any.
Michigan in a 4-wide set. Number
They're
16
they're
drops
just
back.
covered.
He guns it to the right.
Every time I throw, it's just in coverage.
That was a
I'm
dangerous
sure I've missed open
Not
guys.
a very good decision. He's got to either throw this one away or take a sack. You don't want to go back to the sideline and have a discussion with the old ball coach if that had been an interception.
Number 23 alone in the backfield. Looks, fires a bullet over the middle. Number 44
Fired that one.
at the 34-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
Yeah, and this is a play that we saw in practice the other day over and over.
So when you guys play football games and you got multiple ways you could throw, do you know who you're going to throw to, or do you actually survey the field and see who's open?
Rifles it over the
Because right there, I saw that R was open on the break because of their defense formation. I threw it. It still got picked off.
It's first and 10. Ball right around midfield.
Hank, that's why I did this video, because I see Joe Pasta posted how bad Michigan is versus ranked teams on the road. I'm like, let me play a game of NCAA football and see if I could beat Ohio State on the road on Heisman.
4-yard gain by the back.
Okay, so Pat, survey the field. I think I'm guilty of like knowing who I want to throw to and getting them on the break, but like if they're covered and I'm looking around and everyone else is covered later,
The Buckeyes
it's
line up
trouble.
the split back set. Number 16 gives it up the middle. Sheds that one. Number 97 with a takedown at the 23.
Show mercy. Take a knee.
Picks up the first.
I think they caught the defense a little off guard.
You're probably right. Huge game there on the
PS1
ground.
March Madness
With
01.
the I
I
formation.
can't say I've played it. It's not one I have. I know that.
Number 30 on the handoff.
Offensive line is just dominating.
Number 53 brings him down at the 14. 9-yard pickup.
You can lead receivers, although it feels very random. Well, at least I scored against Ohio State, and it wasn't a big,
All wrapped up. Coach, what's your final
biggest
thought on the
blowout as it could have been.
Enough about this performance. Ohio State looked like a team on a mission to destroy anything and everything that got in their way. Brad, this is a really good-looking football team.
Folks, that's going to do it for this edition of NCAA Football 2003. We hope you join us again. Our final score, Ohio State 35, Michigan 7. For Lee Corso, Kirk Herbstreit, and everyone at EA Sports, I'm
So we
Brad
got a
Anderson saying
request
goodbye.
for
See you next time.
Iowa State FSU. Which I don't mind doing. I don't know how good FSU is in this game. I know in the 90s, Florida State was powerhouse. I actually had a Florida State starter jacket. I'm from Chicago, but I was a bit of an anomaly as far as my starter jackets. I had a Seattle Supersonics, which looked like Packers colors, and Florida State. Let's see how good Florida State is. No replay. Seneca got screwed. Well, this is as fast as it goes. Florida State's, they're good. Wow, 98 overall. Maybe the program was going downhill. What about baseball? Play some baseball, mostly RBI. I don't think it's the best watch for people. And for me playing it, I don't enjoy it as much. It's very slow pace. Yeah, the Dreamcast 20th anniversary. $99.99. Miami Canes like a Pro Bowl team. Ed Reed. So was the Iowa State Florida State game, was Iowa State at home or on the road? They are Iowa State. Florida State, Iowa State. Well, neutral site, season opener. Well, I'll take the home team this time. Since Florida State's number 5 in the game, I could see at the time they really didn't want Florida State to lose to Iowa State. So let's get this updated. Iowa State. The Spurrier playbook? So you think the Spurrier playbook's the right playbook to use for Iowa State? I spell that right? Florida. It's bad. Well, what does Iowa State have built in? What's it called? Option plays? Because I like those. Does a Spurrier playbook have that? Spurrier's Florida, right? I actually just did today, Smoke. I tried it out. The Super Nintendo games on the Switch. I like that Brawlers game. It's just a beat 'em up. Well, I'll just stick with the default, I guess. I think they should have some shotgun. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there's some good games on there. I just need some people. The thing about the Switch Online, it's awesome, but they make it such a hassle to just play with someone. Like, you have to text them or call them. You can't even request them through the game. It's just ridiculous. If they could just set up auto matches to play people with, I mean, you could be on that all day.
In central Iowa, the city of Ames is alive with cheering fans.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say that Zelda's the best one. Isn't that the one that just came out as a remake on the Switch? I saw that was one you picked up, or is it a different remake?
EA Sports.
Yeah, unfortunately, this one won't be much of a contest. Iowa State
Oh, he's talking trash.
trying to figure out how they're going to slow this running back down.
Hank's saying I also have success throwing short passing to the outside backs when I typically have an idea of who my most likely target is. If it's not there, I see who else is open to scramble. Oh, Game Boy remake. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense because the Game Boy had its own unique games, but playing them today is a little bit rough on a small screen Game Boy black and white. So that makes a lot of sense. Bradley Smith, it's been a while. What's up? How's it going? All right, let's see if I could take him down.
We're just about set to get underway.
I'm a little bit warmed up.
Sends it sailing downfield.
Antonio, Maximum Football 2019 still won't have commentary, though. Guess I don't need commentary. If it's a good gameplay, then it doesn't need it. Like Tecmo is my favorite game. It doesn't have commentary. The Tecmo throwback I was talking about doesn't have commentary, so it doesn't need it. Just needs to have good gameplay. What's up, Stutter and Stick 23? Setting up a screen. I don't think so. We're sniffing that one out.
And he got stopped before he even got started on that thing.
That defense had their eyes on that kid the entire time. Whoa.
We're doubling the wideouts here.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
I got asked that earlier, Hank. Not really any thoughts on him. He's one guy in a massive league. Talented player, but things aren't working out for him right now. User pick. I'm back. I'm back, baby. I hit the triangle button and everything. I just hope he gets it together, you know. Seneca Wallace. All right, we got shotgun plays. Things are looking good. Hank the Tank talking about the short game offense. Oh, I tried to juke him. Didn't work. Canal Yogos saying my favorite's Joe Montana 94 in Genesis. Sport Talk Talk series. Great game. Yeah, Joe Montana 94. Fun one. NFL 95 on Genesis. Sports Talk Baseball I played. That's Mort's. One of Mort's. Oh, crap. So what happened there is the guy was open. I saw it, but he was going deep, and I didn't hit the button hard, which PS2 buttons are pressure sensitive, and then that's what happens. Unfortunately, he just chucked it up.
First and 10, ball on their own 22.
So big defensive play.
Defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. Number 16 drops back. He pump fakes. And it's caught. Brought down at the 33. The wide
Don't go
receiver
5-2
picks up
versus
3 yards
5-1.
that time.
Yeah, good tip. I mean, what are they coming out? And that's why audibles are very important in these games. So here we got
The Seminoles come out in the ace
a
formation.
double tight end set.
Number 6 on the handoff. He's hit and got away.
So I kind of forced them outside, which worked out okay.
The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground. Second and 4. Ball on their own 39.
Squandered that user
Lines
pick
up in the
away,
shotgun.
doing something stupid.
Number 16 back to throw. He unloads.
That was thrown in coverage.
Number 16 bats it down.
It was dangerous.
Almost came up with a big turnover there.
Well, the corner's able to bat this
I'm gonna
ball
come
away,
out in
but
a
he found
dime
another opportunity there to make the
and
catch.
bring
They're not going to like to hear me say
blitz
this,
from the
but
right
that's
side.
one of the reasons why they're on defense and not playing offense.
The Cyclone line up with 6 defensive backs.
Will they run? Possibly. 4 yards.
Number 16 drops to throw.
Oh my
He's looking
God.
for his man.
Can't believe he threw it there.
Number 21.
I don't know if he got it.
At the 43.
Oh,
First down,
please.
but not by much, guys.
Boy, it was close, but a nice job by the receiver of getting enough yards for the first down.
Man.
First and 10. Ball on their own 43. The Seminoles.
I had that covered, but I didn't think he would throw there. I thought he was definitely going to the...
There's the play fake.
Oh,
He
crap.
throws it.
He was wide open,
And
missed
they
the
could
throw.
look up on that one.
I'll take
And
it.
he misses his wide receiver there.
Yeah, you're right. This is an area that he's worked so hard to improve since day one. The accuracy of his throws. He's improved. But as
I
you
think
can
the
see,
heat I'm
he's
bringing is
upset here
working a
with
little
himself.
bit.
So it's second and 10.
Took too long there.
The Seminoles line up with 5 receivers.
5 wide. I'm in a zone, though.
Back to pass. Lets it go.
Quick strike's not there. Too many players in the zone.
By the cornerback. Third down and 10.
Bring a little heat from the left side. I'm supposed to blitz, but I'm probably going to hold back.
Bring in their dime package. Drops back to pass. Throws a lob pass out. to the
Oh,
left.
man, we stop him on
They'll
defense.
wrestle him down in the backfield. Couldn't get anything out of that. It's fourth down and 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43-yard line.
See, playing defense in these games can be a lot of fun, just matching up the formations.
Number 5.
Got to get that fair catch.
Calls it in at the 19-yard
Funky
line.
Flight saying this is a great game. I love 03 and 04. Madden 03 was probably one of my most played.
They'll take over at the 19.
Yeah, I need to explore the formations more. Good point.
Iowa State.
I'm just gonna call timeout and check them out because I don't like this what I picked. I got tons of shotgun. options, which is nice. Let's try to bust out the option. Ace normal speed option is a good one.
Florida State lines up defensively.
Oh boy.
3-4. Here's an option right
I got
side.
stuck. The center got pushed in.
At the 19. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Ooh, that could be fun.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on
Let's
their own
see,
19.
guys. Let's see if we could do this.
Florida State lines up defensively in a 4-3.
It was an option
Number
pass.
27 brings him down for a loss. How about that defensive stop?
That's a great effort. by the
Option's not
defensive
looking
line there.
good.
Anytime you can get into the backfield and disrupt the timing
Bring it
of a
back
run like
later.
this, you're going to come up with a big stop.
3rd and 12.
Those two
on this one. Ball
plays
on
were
their own
abysmal.
17. Iowa State lines up in a shotgun set. Looking. Throws it out there. Batted away.
Try to make something happen.
Almost came up with a big turnover there.
Well, the corner's able to back
Yes,
this ball
I will
away,
do
but
that.
you'd love another opportunity there to make the catch.
They're not going to like to hear me
I'll
say
do
this,
it both on offense and defense so you can see what I'm matching up with.
not playing offense.
No surprise here as they prepare to punt it away.
That was a horrible series. But a great punt. Didn't fair catch.
Number 20 fields it at the 40. He couldn't make anything happen.
Lucky he didn't fumble.
Well, there wasn't much you could do in a situation like that. There were just too many tacklers.
I'm going
around him.
nickel. Playing this one conservative with the zone.
Drive at the 40. The Cyclone bring in the nickel package.
We play the middle linebacker. Oh no.
Little handoff.
Perfect play. They ran to the outside.
Check
What's
out
up,
the replay on
Toasty Domain? How you doing?
1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard
Don't
line.
like how that went. But now they're going back in the shotgun.
Florida State comes out with
Basically
5
coming out with the
receivers. He
zone.
drops back. He's looking. He passes
Defense
it
is there.
away.
I had the guy in the middle
Managed to break that
covered, and I think that's why the quarterback went outside late.
one. 2nd and 10.
I probably
Ball on
picked
the
a bad
47.
defense, QB contain, but it lets me run around freely, but the zone's not as strong. So I'm going to need a little bit of pressure.
Number 16, back to pass. Looks. He goes downtown.
Yeah, and I saw that guy open, didn't get the pressure like I said, and that's what happens. So not bringing pressure is hurt right there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 24.
So here coming out, got 2 blitzers, a linebacker, and a safety. This is going to make me vulnerable, but
He spins.
they run it. Oh, come on. I bring 2 blitzes and you get that.
And he's tackled at the 11. How about that run
Hey,
by
thanks,
the
Toasty
halfback?
Domain. I appreciate
When
that.
this offense can run the ball like this, watch out. They can score quickly.
Watch out is right, because now you got to worry about the run.
It's
and
strange.
the
I played
pass
so
on
much PlayStation 2, but
5th play of this drive.
it has taken a while for the nostalgia bug to hit me on the system. But
There's a flag on the play. Brought
every
down
once in a
at the
while,
8-yard line.
oh, face mask, I get the urge to play some of these football games, basketball. There's really some great games on PlayStation 2.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Still no score. Now the teams have switched sides.
I mean, there's simulation sports games, but they still got a good arcade flair to them.
Florida State comes out with an I formation. Number 16 gives it up the middle.
Short.
And he picks up the first down on the run.
Good job by the fullback there, keeping the chains moving.
All right, and playing a zone with the linebackers. Bringing heat everywhere
All the
else.
boys in for this one. Counterplay. And he gets the touchdown. Nice short touchdown.
It was a good drive by them.
Yeah, pretty simple here. He just
Gave up
took the
too many
football,
big
knew where the
plays.
goal line was, and got across for the touchdown.
Got too conservative on defense. Gave up a big one. That's what happens. Maryland I formation. Got to implement that into your offensive arsenal. Tecmo 3 dives, yeah. Just dive right over there. You know, Antonio, I didn't. And before I popped this in, I thought about it. But I think I want to finish it in October. I'm in the playoffs. I got Vic injured and Cordell Stewart is my backup. I've only got a couple games left. We'll just fair catch that.
There's an interesting tactic, a fair catch on the kickoff.
Interesting. More like baffling. I'm dumbfounded.
What's the difference? Why are they so dumbfounded between a fair catch and a knee? It's the same thing.
Ace backfield, number 15, steps back to pass, and he throws it away.
That was an accident. Triangle is to bring the icons down in Madden.
Three wide receivers, back to pass. He pumps once, rolls to the left. He's to the 20, and down he goes at the 25-yard line.
All right, I'm going to look for the quick outs. If it's not there, then I'm going to run.
Number 15 has 4 receivers lined up here. Number 15 drops back. Here comes the pressure. Little shake and bake move.
I probably wouldn't have had if I didn't pull off that move. So,
Well, I think, Brad, the offensive line won the battle up front. You could see the defensive
Worked
line
out.
getting knocked backwards, allowing the ball carrier to pick up a nice gain.
First and 10. Ball
play
on the
NFL
35-yard
Quarterback
line.
Club 98 N64 almost every weekend. Really? That's
Back in
interesting.
the gun.
It's good to hear some love for that game.
Number 15 drops back
Oh,
to pass.
the guy came off.
Number 15 is going to be sacked for a loss. Boy, they got some.
All right, yeah, I'll show you the plays. Sorry, Hank.
That's the whole goal of the defense. They're going to attack him by bringing multiple looks and blitzing from the
All right, here you go.
linebackers in the secondary to try to confuse him.
I'm looking. If that curl's open, I'll hit it, which doesn't look like anyone's guarding them. But I might have to hit that outside receiver.
Number 15 drops to throw. He's scrambling.
There's
Under
nothing
pressure.
there.
And down he goes. How did they get so much pressure on that play?
Well, the reason is simple. The D-line just beat the O-line off the snap. Easy.
Third down and 12. Ball on
These
the
are some
33-yard
powerful
line.
D lines I've been going up
The
against.
Seminoles line up with 6 defensive backs. He's going long.
Oh, I just threw that up because I saw that I was not going to get the first down scrambling. So I'm like, chuck. See what happens.
Good call.
All right, so let's try a little speed option.
It's first and 10. 6th play of this drive.
This is
coming up.
tough pulling off against Ohio State, let me tell you.
Iowa State comes out in the shotgun.
He was the guy that was supposed to do that. I was trying to motion the other guy over.
Here's the option left. And past the tackler.
Backup quarterback's a
He's
beast.
tackled at the 33. And it looks like there's an injury down there on the field.
It seems to me that he landed on his
At
arm.
least
a
well,
little
we got the third
awkwardly.
string quarterback in. I guess Seneca Wallace was a little bit tired. It's a good down to just run it.
Second down and 6 to go. 7th play of this drive coming up. The Seminoles come out in a 34 defense. Number 12 gets it on the inside.
For nothing.
Doing. Tackled for a loss on the play.
Yeah,
All right. I need my starting quarterback back.
Comes around and manages to get his hands on the ball carrier. That's a terrific play.
I feel like in the college football games, the in
7. This is the 8th play of this
routes, it is a good down for options, although the fast quarterback is not in the game. That's the problem.
drive. Number 4 back to pass.
Oh,
Fires
no.
across the middle. And this one's going to get intercepted. Another interception. That's number 2.
If I would have waited a little bit longer, I could have probably hit that slant, but I threw it. Linebacker came back in coverage. And there you go.
First and 10. Ball on their own 29.
Only some elbow bruises. We're going with some man defense.
Cyclone bring in the nickel package.
No one open, but no one can get in.
Lets it go, and it falls incomplete.
I had a halfback at QB. No wonder he threw a pick. It wasn't a bad throw. It just there was a linebacker in coverage. All right, here's just a straight up zone. This could be too conservative. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me.
Florida State lines up with 3 receivers. Drops back to pass. Lets it fly.
Okay. All right, here I think I'm going to go dime, bring a little bit of pressure. Got the DBs in the game. Strike, maybe a little bit too much.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
So we got man. I'm going to come back for a little bit of help up the middle.
Sets up in the eye. Number 16, back to throw. He fires left side.
Boy.
Complete. Crosses midfield. He's at the 40. At the 30.
That's what happens when you don't have the safeties back for a team that has blazing speed.
They made that touchdown look really, really easy, Coach.
And that's what you get when you practice
Won this
all
tackle.
week long. Practice makes perfect.
Right there, should have been tackled, and
Perfect, and you'll get.
all the way. It's not that this game's extremely hard on
And he hits the PAT. So with just over
Heisman. I am outmatched in this game by this team. Been hanging in there,
Florida State to kick this one
but
off.
those are the touchdowns that kill you.
Back ready to return. Kicks it off. Number 5 fields it at the 2.
Perfectly placed kicked.
Good coverage by the kicking team.
Yep. Beautiful job of playing their assignments.
Update from Hank on my remaining roster. I'm up to 81 now.
They'll take over
Seneca's
at the
back in the
13.
game.
Florida State lines up defensively in a 3-4. Number 15 running the option. Number 7 with
defense
a
is-
takedown at the 13-yard line. Nothing gained on the play.
It's too much.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 13.
I think the best Madden games are 03 to 2005.
Wide receivers.
Hit, hike the ball, and pull up the pass symbols on the option pass.
Back to pass. He's looking. He lets it go deep down the middle.
Okay.
Number 41 brings him down at the 43.
A reason to
He
call
can
timeout.
provide some excitement.
He sure can. And the thing that makes this play successful is the fact that he's on the same page with his quarterback. Sometimes you see wide receivers that don't have their heads in the game, and they make stupid mistakes.
You're right. Then they complain about not getting the ball.
See if we can catch him snoozing
10, ball on the 43.
on the running back going deep.
The Seminoles put 4 men up front. Number 15 steps back to pass. Looks.
Only
Going
one
deep.
guy back there. Head in his hand. Oh, I thought I called a timeout. There's only
He must
down
have
to
heard
4
something,
seconds
'cause he
now.
just flat out dropped that ball.
I thought it stopped. I hit select. I saw that it stopped, so
They come out with 3 wide receivers. The
might as well
Cyclones
throw up the Hail
call for
Mary
a
now.
timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 43.
Yeah, there's so many
They'll
buttons
have one more
on
chance for the end zone.
the
Looking
controller
under heavy
that do
pressure.
different things.
Number 26 hangs on to it. He finally
That would
goes
have helped
down.
if I would have
Folks, let's pause now
called a
as we reach
timeout
the end
before,
of the
but
first half. Our score at half.
there it is, 14-0. Get it at halftime.
Second half.
Better than the last game. Last game was down 21-0.
Here's the kick.
Yeah, hope for a pass interference. That would have been good.
Number 5 fields it in the end zone. They'll go to work at the
All right, here's what I'm looking for. There's an in here. I'm expecting it not to be there. Let's see if I could get outside running with the quarterback. No way. They got like spies and everything.
Fires a bullet over the middle. Number 26.
Chucked it up.
A heck of a play by the receiver.
Did I ever play without the crowd noise? No. Why? Is it annoying you? I never really thought about turning it off.
It's 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. Defense lines up in a 4-3. Number 15 drops back to pass.
Running back into the blocker. We got daylight. We got blocks.
He's at the 40. Inside the 30. He had all kinds of running room there.
And good job by the receivers.
Here we go. So you
You
run them back into that block. It's really what broke open all that. Yeah, I think the crowd noise is done well in this game.
First and 10. Ball on the 24. Iowa State goes with the ace.
I'm going to just pound it up the middle here.
Little handoff. And they hit him in the backfield.
Probably not the best thing to do with a wide receiver in retrospect. Waste of a play.
Second and 11. Ball on the 25-yard line.
All right, we got circle outside.
Number 15 is back in the gun. Drops back to pass. He rolls out to the right. He unloads it.
I threw a little bit of loft on it. I thought it was there.
Defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
Third and 11. This is the 5th
So
play.
we got all the slants coming.
Lines up in the shotgun. Back to pass.
We got a spy on. That's about the worst thing I could
They
do.
were bringing a heavy rush on that one.
Brad, that's what happens if the quarterback holds the ball.
So now I'm out of field goal range.
For his receivers to get open.
Fourth
Might as well go for it.
on the 35.
Deep
Iowa
post.
State lines up in the shotgun set.
Oh,
Looking.
God.
And he's going to be sacked. Guys, he managed to get in there again. What in the heck is going on here?
It's a good job by the defense of recognizing what was coming and then putting pressure on where they couldn't
It's
handle it.
tough versus D-line.
Out there all day. That was number 3.
They'll start this drive at the 47-yard line. The D-line shifts over. He drops back. He's looking for his man.
Could have been a lateral,
Complete.
but they call it incomplete. I'm bringing the strikes from outside on the linebackers.
Florida State comes to the line with 3 wide. And it's caught. Tackle at the 48-yard line.
It's not going to do much.
Gain of 1.
Stick with the dime. I feel like a little bit of pressure. No,
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball right around midfield.
I'm going zone. Last time I went man like that, I got burned for a touchdown on a missed tackle.
Drops back to pass. He's looking. He wants it all. Go
God.
Complete. Number 7.
And it was open.
At the 11-yard line. Your reaction to that pass play, Coach?
Well, anytime you get a first down, you're happy. But in this case, you get a first down and then a bunch of yards on top of that. Ha! You're ecstatic.
Number 6 is the deep back as they line up in the eye.
The battle in the trenches is going to be won by the better quality teams.
Steps up. And it's caught. Number 16 brings him down at the 8-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
This time I'm going with the zone blitz. I'm bringing it.
Number 6 lines up in the deep back. I formation. Here's an option. Right side. Pitches
Wow. Doesn't make the tackle.
There's number
Is
2
Vince
on
Young
the
in
day.
this game? That's a good
Loves to get
question.
the football to this running back. You know why? Because he knows how to find the end zone.
I felt like I picked the right defense there. The first guy that came in didn't come through.
2 minutes left here in the 3rd.
And then the outside help for the running back was just not there at all.
Florida State to kick. Kicks it deep. Number 6 signals for a fair catch. A fair catch on the kickoff.
That's something you don't
It's a
see
trigger
every
for them. Fair catch on the kickoff.
They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line.
So got some deep routes going out.
Come out in a 4-3. Number 15 drops to throw. He goes
Well thrown ball.
Number
Coverage is
41
too good.
takes it away. And the safety got a hand on it that time. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Well, they're reading the option right, which is not good. So I guess I'll do this play.
Back to
They're
pass.
bringing
He's
heat.
under pressure.
That's just too fast.
Knocks it away.
The heat's
And the
there.
linebacker makes a good defensive
The
play.
collapse on the throw is there.
To play without getting pass interference. This is a good football player.
Yet, in this game on Heisman, is this too much? Maybe. For me, it is.
Iowa State lines
And
up
then
with
they're
a
running
shotgun
QB
set. Now
spies.
he's scrambling. And down he goes. That gives this defensive unit 5 sacks for the ball game.
The defense came into this game with a game plan to put
Here I'm going to
pressure
punt.
on
I'm
the
just too
quarterback.
deep.
It's
You
simple.
played any NBA Lives or NBA
It's fourth down
2Ks
and a long
lately?
ways to go. Ball on their own 13. They line up to punt this one away.
Yes. We played NBA Live 2005 back earlier this month. We didn't actually play a game, though. We played the dunk contest and the three-point contest. Three-point contest is fun. It reminds me of the one in NBA Live 98.
Take over at the 49-yard
The dunk contest takes some practice. We really didn't do too well.
Number 16 gives it up the middle.
Missed tackles.
Number 7 with a takedown at the 42-yard line. And they pick up 9 there. Second and 1. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Is NBA Live actually going to come out this year, or are they done with that? They're just giving up to NBA 2K.
Comes out in the shotgun. Number 16 back to throw.
Wow.
He made the grab near the sideline.
Bobbles it with one hand, catches it before it goes out of bounds.
Because you have to catch the ball and make sure you're inbound.
Bring in a zone blitz. We'll see how this works out.
Florida State goes with the ace set here. Number 16 steps back to pass. He throws it. And
Quarterback finds a hole in the
brings him
zone.
down at the 29-yard line. And they beat the blitz that time and came away with a nice play. First
Let's try
and
it
10,
again.
ball on the 29. Florida State comes to the line.
I had high hopes. I think going against Florida State was just too much for me. I should have matched them up against like a lower quality Big Ten team like Illinois,
Tries to shoot. Number 43 with a takedown.
maybe
At the
Indiana.
27. That'll be a 2-yard
This,
gain. It's second down and 8 to go.
not going to be able to do it.
Drive coming up. Florida State sets up in the eye.
Just what we needed, an encroachment penalty.
Second and 3. Ball on the 22-yard line.
So yeah, this is just a man defense. Couldn't really make this game
Number 16 gives it up the middle. They'll bring
too
it down.
exciting.
16. Good running there.
Yeah, this defense bit on the misdirection, and the result was a first down for the tailback.
Classic example of over pursuing.
I'm trying to think, what was the first year that NCAA came out on PlayStation 2? Was it 2002? I don't think it was 2001, because that's when the PS2...
And we're ready to start quarter number 4.
Well, actually, PS2 launched in 2000. 2002 was the first one.
Florida State comes out with an I formation. Here's a pitch left side.
Good running.
Inside the 10. Number 60 brings him down at the 4-yard line. Nice pickup on that run.
Here's a perfect example of running the toss play. Good pitch, good catch, and blocking was good enough up front to spring this tailback to a monster game.
2001 was the year, but the game was called 2002. Yeah, that's how they did a lot of sports games. Like the year it came out, they called it the next year to make it seem like it's the hottest, newest, latest thing. And honestly, I bought into it for a while as a kid, but then you know the marketing behind it, and you don't see it that way.
4-4 defense, trying to come up with a defensive stand here. Number 43, it's a handoff to the right.
Yeah, EA should focus more on doing other projects with the NBA. Like they had the license to NBA Jam. That just had a 25th anniversary. NBA Street will be coming up on a 20th anniversary.
Defense comes out in a 4-4. They need a big play here. Brought down at the 1-yard line. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain.
NCAA will be back soon.
Number 47 in to attempt the short field.
I don't know. I hope so.
It's up, and he got it.
States passing laws allowing players to be paid. Kelly passing it right now.
Florida State.
Well, I mean, they're making so much money off it.
Sends it sailing downfield.
They're saying that it's about the scholarships, but come
Number
on.
5 fields it in the end
Like,
zone.
that's their payment. But hey, if you're marketable in college, why not? So it's hard to pull off option plays. Oh, here we go. First one.
And down he goes at the
That was
22-yard line.
successful.
He keeps it on the option and picks up maybe 4. Second and 6.
Because they're a fast defense. Options work better against slower defenses. You stretch them out.
Number 15 has 4 receivers lined up here. He's on the run. Decides to slide. And he's
I don't know, like if I wasn't playing on Heisman, would they have this many QB spies? Probably not.
3rd and 1 coming up.
Sports games still get released the year before the actual year of the game. Besides MLB The Show. Yeah, because oh, come on. Because with baseball it gets confusing then.
Here the fullback has nowhere, and I mean
Because at least with NBA, NFL, like at some point in the season it's going to be that next year. Especially NBA. Like it will be 2K20 for half of the season.
He's going to try and scramble. How about that conversion?
It's do or die time in this situation. You're just hoping one of your guys will step up and make the big play. Here the quarterback does
That's why NCAA got discontinued. Yep, Edelman sued. But you know what? It's not really like Ed O'Bannon just was the one behind it, but you hear all these guys like Chris Webber, Jalen Rose. They knew that the universities were making a lot of money off of them.
Ball on the 30-yard line. Number 15 with 3 wide receivers. Looking.
Just can't believe like
Going deep.
what kind of defenses are they running where there's 2 guys coming after the quarterback?
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 30. Nickel defense. Number 15 drops back to pass.
Almost had a user catch, but I got
And they do a
decked.
good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where.
So this one has turned into an ugly mess, but I appreciate everyone hanging out to try to see if I could pull this one off.
Brings in their nickel package. He's looking. Throws it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They elected to go for it and failed.
And it's tough to
Couple
come back
plays
when you give your
right in
opponent
their
good field
hands,
position
they
like
won't
that.
make it.
They'll start this drive at the 30-yard line. The Seminoles line up in an I formation. Number 16 gives it
Blast
up
up the middle.
Number 19 with a takedown at the 22. That's a gain of 8.
Yeah, if any of you have an Xbox One, you could play Tecmo Throwback on there, Tecmo Bowl Throwback. But I really would like to know if you could play online, because if you could, there's a potential to play some people online and stream it, which would be pretty cool and easy to do for a lot of people. I don't think it still exists on PlayStation 4.
Defense, it's all about instincts. It didn't look like their instincts worked too well on that play.
You're right, Lee. There was a lot of running room there.
High formation here.
And they're running and I'm coming out in dime, so it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Number 16 gives it up the middle. Number 43 brings him down at the 5. They pick up a good 6 yards there.
Now they're just grinding it down like a good football team should.
Number 6 gets it on the inside. Number 17 with a takedown at the 1. And that's a first down.
First down, and now they have an opportunity to run some more time off the clock.
It looks like I'm going to put up a big bagel here.
Number 6.
Not going to prolong this game calling timeouts. That's not what I want to do at this point.
Here's a handoff left side. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
The first game, I just felt like I was rusty.
Nah, he couldn't go anywhere 'cause there was no
This
place for him to
game,
run.
I just felt
Defensive
like I
front
got
a good push and
beat,
knocked that
but I
offensive
was a
line
little bit
back.
outmatched.
And that's pretty much going to do it. Kirk, what'd you think of this one?
Boy, Brad, just an absolutely ugly offensive performance. Iowa State did a nice job of hanging in there.
And
against
the
a
announcers
far
were
superior
right
team, but in
at the
end,
beginning of the game.
just didn't have enough to get it done. They
Had a
played
user
well,
pick
but
at the
nice job.
beginning,
Folks, that's going to do it for this
but
edition
couldn't
of NCAA
build
Football
any
2003.
momentum
We hope
off of
you
that.
join us again. Our final score, Florida State 24, Iowa State nothing. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler for Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, signing off. Until next time, so long, everybody.
24-0. I have not tried Dynasty mode. Yeah, that's how I felt too. Looked promising early. The thing was, not only did they have the speed on the D line to contain my scrambling, but in that second half, it looked like they had 1-2 QB spies on me, which is just ridiculous. But then, the defense, anywhere I threw, they just converge on the ball. So it didn't work out. I wish I had the energy to go one more, but I don't think I do. Considering I just got shut out, I don't think I want to go through another one of those. So I appreciate everybody watching. Of course, you see that Michigan couldn't pull it off against Ohio State, and Iowa State could not pull it off at home against Florida State. It was on Heisman, though, so next time I come back and play an NCAA game, I'll do it versus someone, hopefully, to make it more entertaining. I have good memories playing this game with my friend Joe Harashi back in the day. He's not really a sports guy at all, but he would humor me always playing these games. And the way he plays video games is he just does the most ridiculous thing the game will allow you to do. So watching him play a football game was just hilarious because, yeah, he would throw some bombs, but dude just lateral at random times. Just do all sorts of crazy stuff. And sometimes it would work. Most of the time he'd get crushed, but it was funny to see when it worked. So, thanks for watching the stream. We'll be back another time with some more streams. Definitely Monday night. Maybe tomorrow night. Never know. Take care, everyone, and have a good one.